Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Capping off our week of viewer suggested questions, we've got the most suggested question on this channel so far, thanks to the Super Math Magica for this one. Nick controls a corpulent corpse that he cast off Suspend. Amy is going to clone that card. Will the clone have haste? So, if you were wondering why someone would even think that it should have haste, well, if you take a look at the reminder text there, it clearly says that the spell Corpulent Corpse, if it's cast off Suspend, does get haste. And yeah, if you look in the CR, you'll notice that it doesn't go away at the end of turn. It still has haste on the battlefield right there when Clone is going to copy it. However, that's where the good news stops. Unfortunately, copy effects do not take into account any continuous effects that are acting on the thing that's being copied, such as, for example, this one that gives the card haste. Because that's coming from a continuous effect and not from the card's text, Clone will not copy it when it becomes a copy of Corpulent Corpse, and it'll just be a normal, old, slow attacks the next turn if you want to. A couple more interesting things about this. You might think, okay, well, maybe if that doesn't work, we can still think of something fun to do with this rule. For example, maybe I could use Vidalcan Shackles on that Corpulent Corpse and then be able to attack right away with it. However, the Wizard's Fun Police really put the brakes on that one too. So it turns out that the thing doesn't have haste forever, but rather until you lose control of it. Wow, that's kind of a downer. In fact, there's something else that even I didn't know until I was doing research for this episode, which is that if you lose control of the spell that the Suspend card is, then the Suspend card won't have haste when it enters the battlefield. Isn't that wild? So if you Ether Snatch a Corpulent Corpse that's being cast off Suspend, when it enters the battlefield under your control, it won't have haste at all. Wow, that's so sad, and I really want there to be some awesome ruling that definitely involves this. However, I couldn't really think of one without going into a bunch of crazy corner case type of scenarios. If you've got one where the card having haste on the battlefield after you cast it with Suspend comes up, definitely let me know in the comments, because I would love to do a follow-up for this one. But that's all I have for you today. Join me again tomorrow for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.